Texture and Kong, you know, both stellar jets, two of the best in the business, period, end of story, that you have on the planet right now. Other than that, it's just the mirror comps, kind of the old school Icebox comps. So I agree.
The viewers deserve it. Everybody watching this right now, we deserve a very good series between these two squads. So let's see if they are going to be able to deliver on that, as I don't think it's exactly where that shock dart was meant to go. Either way, Foxy 9. First contact here is Texture going to be paranoid off the top there of pipes. In the meantime, Ash hunting things down here. Over in mid, finds Chichu. Kong does end up falling. Texture going to be taking down the shock dart. Very wisely layered in there from nobody. Just managed to peel back a kill. Some damage onto Ash. He really left unscathed here on the side of Gen.G, but EDG gonna have their work cut out for them here, but that's a great start. CJC fighting two. Foxy 9 with everything to do. Tries to go for the 180 pivot, but nobody is there, collecting himself a third kill as EDG take the opening pistol.
Just holding a wide open angle. Try to make sure that there's no players encroaching, and he sees ZJC. ZJC with the Guardian, yeah.
Rushing forward, trying to find that kill. Was a recall, so turret is going to be available again here for Foxy 9 pretty quickly, as Karan, with a nice opening elimination, will put Smoggy down, so just the Viper smokes to try to play around here for the side of EDG. So get a very entrenched push up in towards mid. Drone to try to check. Foxy holding down two. Gets away with the kill over onto Kong, but ZJC continuing to fight back. Tries to bring this to parity with Chichu's help. Back across over at the B site. They're able to do so. Now a 3v3. Nobody's still just with that Sheriff in hand. Can certainly scoop up the weapon from the corpse of Munchkin here on the B side as he brings the spike over to Bear.
Oh, this is super doable for EDG. I mean, you have to play retake the whole way. You're gonna have the turret there.
Spike planted.
Play further back off site. I mean, you have shock dart. You have every molly in the book basically, except for one for ZJC. So this is gonna be tricky for Gen.G. It's gonna really rely on Texture, but he's noted by the alarm bot. So this is not gonna be easy.
Does have the tailwind to try to go for a quick peek. DJC, attention going to be pulled back over towards the site where Ash and Foxy 9 are breaking through, and Texture does get the jump. So, catastrophe going to be averted. Gen.G find themselves on the board, stopping what was looking like almost a surefire bonus conversion here from EDG.
Just going to be waiting with the drone to check, clear of the utility.
The alarm bot does get taken down. Spike in hand here for nobody. We'll give him that Hunter's Fury. It's all about, can he get himself into a disconnected position after the plant? As Kong scaling forward on the rafters, catches a spot. Foxy 9 just on the other side of the smoke. Just goes for the spray out. Manages to find him in the face. A very solid kill, giving the player advantage over to the side of Gen.G as they look to go for the retake.
Nowhere to run!
Big button to try to delay. Hunter's Fury now opened up from nobody. Finds the tag. On to Ash, is looking for the follow-up, and will connect on the Texture, so it's going to be info at the very least as push-up comes through. Chicho here at backside. With a mow down two. Looks for the third. Can't quite make it happen.
Bomb grenade
Aaron finding his footing.
Last player
Disconnect the positions here. Texture going to be good for one more. The shock dart going to be sent out, but it's a little bit early, and Munchkin now arrives in from behind, gets himself on the board, and tie things up at 2-2.
Yeah, this is a really nice play from Ash and Foxy 9. Ash not.
Paranoia at the ready. Recon going to be sent to fly. Paranoia goes out. Karen catching a glimpse, but does get ping revealed here. So the Recon gets the hit. He's going to be back over to safety. EDG, they stick around. Might be a cut of the noise here as Foxy 9 similarly going to be forced away in this under two position.
You should run.
Lockdown now in play, but the Hunter's Fury is there available to try to go ahead and clear this out. Foxy 9 will look at the readjustment, takes down ZJC.
30 seconds left.
So he can just back away in the lockdown. I mean, it's right there in mid. It's a bit of an awkward one here. Causes some chaos. Doesn't lead to a full evacuation. Kong with two, but Munchkin trades one back. Finds a headshot on the nobody, brings it back now into a 3v3 with everyone on EDG completely and utterly tagged up. Texture out from mid, able to find Smoggy. Top of nest. Now it's just about flushing out Kong and Chichu. That's 60 health between the two of them.
No util to work with.
Double back yellow positioning. Munchkin finds the first, and Texture right through the corner of yellow. We'll get rid of Chichu as well. Timeout call. Not going to be leading to the round win. EDG now down by 2. Not looking over challenge.
Right call there.
Aren't potentially at risk though. Does manage to get back in behind
30
yellow.
seconds left.
They are unawares. Paranoia going to be sent, let loose. Connects onto the two close players. CJC going to be taken down. As Karan still just dancing around yellow. As his teammates go ahead and play off the back of his util. Texture with a 3K. Munchkin on the late lurk as ever. Gen.G move up 5-2.
Again, it's just phenomenal discipline here from Gen.G. So, and this is really concerning now for EDG. It has to turn around here. You're going to be down like 8-4 maybe at the half.
Yeah, and having that while starting on the attacker side certainly going to be brutal. Hunter's Fury, Foxy dodging around it, dives back into the second pump. Can he avoid the third? The answer is yes. And Kong is strafing into him. Foxy 9. He's just on an absolute heater at the moment.
We're fine here.
Walking that tightrope. Stays safe for now. Nobody. Looking to try to go ahead and shut down the entry. Finds himself a second, but Munchkin in kind. Responding, finding nobody, and Smoggy. That interrupts the plan. Tap here over the top. It looks like it's going to be fairly late pivot call coming through. Steps may be heard here. That jump certainly was. Texture reading decently well that there's going to be a player in position at Kitchen. Knowing what space they have surrendered and given up.
30 seconds left.
Chichu not looking to peek his head out.
Texture trying to fake silence that he's going back towards A. Trying to see if he can catch him off guard.
Hear the footsteps, the plant getting ready to come through. Jet went forward, gets the right click. That should basically be the round done. Chichu needs to try to get the plant, draws out his weapon, but Munchkin will eventually find the shots, gets himself a 3K, and continues to keep Gen.G in a firm lead.
Let's start moving forward.
Toxins going up.
Now, here's that up, and
Texture a hair off on that shot. Absolutely could and should have had the punish on the Smoggy. Still going to be looking for it, but as he gets pinged out, will opt to back away. No clear on the recon.
for the same play. Something. Oh goodness, he's just too good. It's Kong again.
Yeah, and that's the spot out here on elbow. This way in the corner, Texture with covering
Spike
fire.
down A.
Goes ahead and spares Ash. As Peek over the top of Pipes getting ready to come through, and Texture cannot hit that flick, so suddenly gonna be a decent spot here for EDG to try to make a go of this. Give themselves a third round win. White lobbed in, Munchkin again flanking. Taking around the back, trying to arrive. Is the plant not yet coming through? This allows for Munchkin to get closer and closer, but eventually he's gonna have to make some noise here.
Spike planted.
Question is, does Smoggy drift back into the elbow position? Well, it certainly does. Gets the spot out. Neither really able to exchange any damage. Smoggy realizing that he's between a rock and a hard place, but as the swing out comes through, Karan is not reading Chichu's position, and Smoggy will be able to hound down Munchkin. So EG, much needed round win.
Now you're just trying to see what you can do. Kong did grab an op. He has the blades behind it.
Oh, recon a bit off there. As tailwind across, gets the spot. Late lurk, Texture likely about to get caught off guard, but no, as the jump up in hand. Continues to just do wonders here for Gen.G. Push under the corner, Kong seeing more than enough though. Ends up falling to the wayside. Two players just gun him down. Hunter's Fury sent to no avail. No tags. No real hope. Double face on the opposite side of the smoke. Nobody needs to find that kill, but it's actually going to be Smoggy collecting too. Now certainly has his work cut out for him. The pivot back. Texture getting into position in case it's going to end up being a TP play. Looks like Smoggy's going to try to play this one out here onto the B site.
30 seconds left.
Scoops up the operator.
Checking from behind.
He's looking for that lurk.
And Munchkin's dead.
Well, Texture did do one early. So I'll give it to Smoggy this time.
Either way, scrambling, scooping up these weapons, wanting to find at least one kill, but Ash will then strike from above. Gen.G just continuing to put on a world of hurt here against EDG. Prevents the cheeky play.
You
Karan,
should run.
bit of a fake here. On TP of his own. And Hunter's Fury one charge away, so Ash no way to try to clear this one out. They have to respect it, they have to back away, but they're still just losing players here on entry. Gen.G opt to stick around for a little bit longer than EDG might have anticipated. They end up losing out on two players here just to get that spike planted.
Smoggy was obscured up in that position. Might be able to catch one.
Going on to one. Knives out at the ready. Wall gets raised. A 1-for-1 is Foxy. cleans up the enemy KJ. Texture scoping in, finds the shot, and now leaves Smoggy to his own devices. A 1v2. Texture swapping weapons, trusting in his own ability, ends up getting taken down. Smoggy now backpedal. Ash going for the hold to half. The retap, knows that he's not sticking it, tries the wide swing. But Ash will be able to take him down in the end. 9-3 at the half. Gen.G well out in front.
Or EDG, but kind of slipped as the map went on. No, the whole team did, to be fair.
We saw him he played his A game in China.
Yeah,
so far.
That's true, that's true, that's true.
Secondary debut, I guess we could say. First one out of Global, for sure. Already. Oh, I mean, Fox is not really missing a beat. Kong in a nice position, though, underneath the kitchen window. Catch Karan completely unawares, but Kong cannot escape fast enough. Ends up getting taken down. And now we start seeing,
whoa,
okay, some good kills coming through from EDG. Texture, Munchkin both gonna end up getting picked apart. What's Foxy and Ash to try? Get this pistol over the line. Shots swinging the double face. Ash finding the headshot there on the nobody at range. Smoggy now, once again. Ash to try to clutch this up, but they just double face back in. Ash will take the second kill as well. This could set up for a bit of an awkward time here for Gen.G.
Turret maybe gets a catch, unsure. No, I think they cut through the smoke. No, they had to clear it. So Gen.G should be somewhat aware of this, I think.
Starting to pivot. Question is, are they ready for texture? Well, yeah, eventually the answer is yes. Smoke blooming. High-low setup here into mid, and that's going to be Ash taken down. Spike quickly going to be scooped up, but the weapon has to be left behind.
30 seconds left.
Player advantage still going to be here in the hands of EDG. Foxy getting rid of the tip of the spear there in Kong. Plant comes in here from Karan. Good playing forward on, or under the rafters rather. Immediately gets flushed out. Solid opportunity here for EDG now. Get through the behemoth that Foxy9 has been. Slow creep up, spots out the head. Does get a connection there. Karan at the same time able to find Chichu. Now they know 2 of the 3 players going to be in this position. Drops down out into the open. And Smoggy will be able to collect some damage dealt. Some hurt to the economy, but EDG hold on by a thread.
Well, okay. Got the job done there. Pretty nice consideration through mid.
Huge amount of respect and space going to be given over. Foxy potentially at risk though, as the drone will spot him out. And the flank is getting ready to come through. Paranoia now coming in, but Munchkin's there to try to bail him out, and eventually we'll be able to go ahead and line the spray. Kong now committed position. Some damage dealt, nobody. Be back in the main, similarly able to find that elimination. Foxy9 just dancing backward here, anticipating. He's gonna come through the cloudburst, but still gets to readjust.
Spike planted.
You see, trying to fight them back. Foxy9 tagged down to 25. But at the same time, while this is all happening, all the rest of EDG is dead and the spike is planted.
He just bought a ton of time. A little help from Munchkin, but again, just tremendous individual efforts from Foxy9 are making such a huge difference in these rounds.
And you can't even say that they really won the battle. Kind of stalemated it outside of A, and EDG are certainly losing the war. They're trying to get a catch, but unable to do so. Ball now falling, Hunter's Fury coming through. Munchkin is eating that to try to keep his position completely unknown.
One enemy remaining.
As it's just going to be a firing squad opened up now.
Player standing.
Smoggy tries to clutch it up, but Ash is right there. Another 13-4. This time it's Gen.G coming out on top, looking electric as they take down EDG.
Yeah, just a tremendous map here.